Welcome to Center Heist Productions. Please hit the likes and subscribe down below in your right-hand corner. Muchly appreciate that. Thank you to my subscribers. And please share it with your friends and family. Tell your friends and family about it. And if you come across the channel, please don't leave without subscribing and hitting the likes. It helps the channel to progress. This channel has been built 2 years ago, over 2 years now. And we've building a community here that is respectable, legit, and we stick to avoiding rumor land as much as possible. So we tend to like to stick to the facts as they come out. Yeah, and anyway, share this video. We appreciate all the help and support we can get. Thank you. So yes, now the third and final video of catching up from since I've been back on my trip today. 16th of January, and Habs play Dallas tonight, so I'll be back later doing that video as well. Now this is to do the recap of a game I wish I hadn't missed, but I was away off in family vacation, had a grand time. So anyway, final score, Montreal went to Utah, and if you remember, Utah handled us quite easily in the last game that was in Montreal, and so Montreal gets their revenge and handles Utah quite all right, solidly, I'd say. 5-3 was the final score. Looked like it was a good game on behalf of the Habs, and again, over impressed with the way they're playing like a team play, and it shows you just how far it can go. We've got players coming to life like Dach has been playing extremely well. Laine, these two have really upped their ante, playing quite well. So good to see. And good to see Kirby Dach be rewarded, because get on the bandwagon, because he's been given such a hard time this year. All right, let's get to the stats a bit and we'll talk more. All right, so first period, Utah comes out. They get the edge in the first period, 2-1. Montreal comes right back and overtakes the game in the second period with 2 goals, none for Utah. And then the third period was 2 goals for Montreal and 1 for Utah. 5-3 was your final score. Sam Montembeault got the start. Milka got the start for them and loss, where Monty got the win, and Cole Caulfield got the winning goal. And what can you say? Here we go. We'll give you the notes here. Kirby Dach scored twice for the Montreal Canadiens as they defeated the Utah club 5-3 on Tuesday night. Mike Matheson, Patrick Laine, and Cole Caulfield also scored for the Canadiens, with Montreal, which has won 8 of its last 10. That's quite impressive. Laine Hutson added 3 assists. Wow, this kid, I just love this kid. He's on fire and just such a beautiful puck handler. So he added 3 assists, and Montreal, Alexander Carrier also had added 2 assists. Sam Montembeault made 22 saves. First star undoubtedly was Kirby Dach, who had 2 goals in this game with a +2, played an exceptional game. Laine Hutson, 3 assists, +3, an exceptional game. Logan Cooley played well for Utah from the looks of it, with a goal and a -1. All right, let's start off the scoring summary. 211, Josh Doan. I believe he's the son of Shane. Sits by, he's related, but I believe he's the son, keeping him in the family there. So Doan gets a goal, assisted by Keller, and Smoltz on the power play, and this was, again, power play coverage, penalty kill, and we had David Savard in the lineup, and there was definitely some missed coverage there between Savard and, I think it was Savard with the carrier on the first one anyway. I know him and Matheson got beat on another one as well, but I think might have been Savard and Matheson. Anyway, Matheson makes up for it, ties the game at 3:18 with a beautiful down the ice, sits by Caulfield and Laine. Wow, from one end of the ice, this guy just skates so beautifully. I mean, really, I was kind of surprised the way Utah defended this. They just left this wide open, and he just skated right around it on the and went inward and really drew the goaltender, thinking he was going to go to the backhand, and he opens up the pads. Beautiful job. 1900, so we had a 1-1 tie at that point. At 1906, Nick Bujestad scores, assist by uh, Kessler, Kesslering, and Mateus Mancilli. And again, a couple of these goals looked kind of, for me, soft on Monty. One up and over him, just looked a little on the soft side. And I know there was some bad coverage. I know basically Jacky got beat behind the net, but yeah, there was definitely some. He wasn't the only one beat on that play. There was beaten coverage everywhere in a few spots on that play. Second period, we get 10:40, Patrick Laine scoring. And even-handed at that, New Hook assist and Carrier, all involved in a three-way pass and play, and he just wires it. You gotta love this guy's shot. So that evens things up. Then at 18:34, Kirby Dach, just a nice goal, assisted by Laine Hutson, just gorgeous goal. What more can you say? Doc was definitely on it. Which actually it was the Kirby Doc goal that he drew him in. Mike Matheson just kind of went around and put it up high, up over the glove. It was Doc who went in and kind of the goaltender thought he was going to the backhand and he put it to the forehand. So nice goal by Doc to keep his. He's been playing much better in a 307. Cooley gets another one, or gets a goal, sorry. It's by Smoltz and Keller. Keller, that guy's deadly. 6:33, Cole Caulfield gets one, and this puts us ahead for the final time, assisted by Laine Hutson and Mike Matheson. Great, great deflection there as he deflected it up and over the goaltender as Laine Hutson passed it up forward and just directed it at the net. And then at 16:15, Kirby Duck gets a weird, weird goal from way out far around the blue line area. And it just tells you, shoot the puck. A lot of times you put the puck on a net, you can catch a goaltender napping, and this one kind of knuckled Valamelka. And I think he would have liked to have had that one back, but good on Doc getting a second goal and playing smart and taking the shot when, just put the damn thing as the coverage of the defenseman was coming over. Uh, so he knew he couldn't get a break, and he took the shot, and good on him. So great game there from Kirby Doc. Good to see that his game is really moving up. And good to see us get revenge for the first game of the season against these guys. Okay, shots on goal were fairly close, 26-25 for the Habs. Hits 22-19, the hits for the Habs. Faceoffs were 32-31 for the Habs. Power plays 0 for 3 for the Habs and 1 for 6 for Utah. Penalty minutes 24. We had a little bit of an undisciplined game there, and 18 for them. Three. I like that we didn't give away the puck much. 3 compared to their 9. That makes a difference. Takeaways. Habs took away the puck 13-7. That's quite a bit better. And block shots 17-14 for the Habs. So, Michael, and in this game, we also wanted to make mention in this game. Before this game, we had the news of, and I got this while I was in Cuba as well, just hearing of it, that Emil Heineman got hit by a car, and that's just outrageous. So, supposedly, they got the details of this. Thank God it's not severe injuries. However, it's going to put him out 2 to 3 months. No, weeks, sorry, not months. So, not what he could have been, and pretty scary to hear that news. Him having an exceptional season. Let's hope he's back in the lineup sooner than later because he's a big part of that line four. So Pizzetta was in his placement, and you'll probably see Pizzetta in there until he returns. But we wish Emil Heineman all the best. Get back soon, buddy. He had a great game, and he's a real big part of the future of the Habs. Just from the way this kid has played all season, you can see it. And you can tell that fourth line was missing him. But however, good to see on the Habs. Monty had a good game. Again, not exceptional. The team played very well in front of them. And there's a couple of goals there that you got to question. So, there is definitely some lack of coverage. I seen, you seen, actually when Jacka was beat, I believe it was um, Dvorak that didn't have his man covered, and he beat Monty with a fairly easy shot, and I wasn't impressed. So this is the thing I say about our goaltending situation. People keep pumping. Yeah, we're getting the wins because we're playing good team hockey, and Monty played well enough to win. With the way the team is playing in front of him, but by no means this guy should not be overblown. Uh, there are weak goals going in on him, and I've seen a couple of them in this game. Not impressive. Doesn't impress me, and I hate when just because we get a victory, this guy gets overblown. Doesn't sit with me. Sorry, I do not see him as a part of the future. I see, yeah, just because he made a glove catch, I think that was a little bit of luck. His glove happened to be in that spot because he does have a weak glove. We all know it. So, with that being said, although the game was good, and like I say, Monty did play well enough to win, but the team played exceptional. You can tell by um, the the amount of giveaways. They didn't give away the puck very often, 3 times. That's pretty good cleanup. However, Doc was on fire. Laine was on fire. Man, these guys are starting to make a difference on that line. Too is starting to become the big threat now that we expected all along. So good to see them coming into a groove. Now, like I say, it's going to be nice to get Heineman back in a couple weeks' time. Let's hope it's sooner than later. But all the best to Heineman. Hopefully he gets well soon. Go Habs, go! You play hard schedule it's been for them. I mean, but they've been playing incredible hockey, being been placing themselves within the games, going right down to the bitter end, dog fighting it out. That's what you want to see. You just want to see them play respectable and stay within the game, and they're quite impressive. They've definitely got themselves in a mix. I got a question: what the hell's going on with the Rangers? That's got to be a big one for Drury. Something's really gone wrong there. I mean, when the Habs are moving in on a playoff spot, and the Rangers are kind of looking in from the outside, that's just not normal right now. They got big questions to answer there and solve. However, they do have a quite a potent lineup, so they should be able to recover. They're probably going to have to make some moves though, but Drury's going to have to be very careful in the moves he makes. Though you don't want to mess up that. There's a lot of talent on that team that just needs to be something jarred there. Uh, Something, they have to do something to turn that ship around. So, you know, but for us, the Habs, we're doing great. Um, like you said, Savard to me, and I really don't understand how Savard and Matheson had a really strong game as well as Hutson. Um, however, I don't know why they play him on the penalty kill so much. Um, just or them together, I should say, because when those guys are together, there's always a guy that or two that sneaks in behind them both, and their reaction is far too late, and the goal is put in, and this happened in this game. So, with that being said, thank you for joining me. Now we are up to pace. And I'm so impressed. Go Habs, go! You've seen it here first at Center Ice Productions. Sorry that these came out late. I had mentioned that would happen while my family was on vacation, and that's just the way it has to ride. Sometimes we need family time doing this. Everybody needs that, and it was a good, um, I enjoyed myself very thoroughly, and I recommend anybody get the opportunity to go to Cuba, go. The people are very friendly and welcoming there. Very good people. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Go Habs, go! See you here where the puck drops first at Center Ice. We will catch you in the review of tonight's game against us. The Habs are going into Dallas. That shall be another interesting game, as we've seen on the weekend. 2-1. That was quite a good hockey game the Habs played. Very easily could have won that game. So this should be another dogfight tonight. So go Habs, go! We will catch you later. in the next video. God bless.